to Liverpool. I'm Sian.
And I'm Tyler.
And this is City Spotters.
This week we're in Liverpool. The city's got a lot to offer, from bars and clubs to museums, exhibitions and theatres, which is to say nothing of those friendly little scousers.
For the next 24 hours we're going to be your guide, and let's just say we're on a bit of a budget, so we're going to see how cheap and cheerful we can make it.
Now, if you're into the artier things in life, then the Tate Liverpool is the place for you.
Since opening in 1988, the Tate Modern Gallery has become a major venue for exhibiting important pieces of modern art.
But don't think just because it's a gallery it's going to be really boring and a place just for field trips and OAPs. It's a great place, and it'll surprise you around every corner.
It's not all full of geeks like Tyler.
Hey, now who are you calling a geek?
Oh God, come on. The Vueo Museum in Liverpool is more than just an interesting day out. I mean, there's stuff in there that's never been seen and was never supposed to be seen. Yeah. So if you want to see the ancient Egyptian mummies, or a huge skeleton of a dinosaur, or the massive aquarium, then this is the place to be.
That's right, the museum's really cool. It's spread across 5 different floors covering all manner of subject areas. So it starts with the natural and the human world. There's the dinosaurs and fossils you mentioned, space, time, anything you could possibly want from a museum. And the best part is it's absolutely free.
Well, we're lucky enough we're going to be getting an actual guided tour by Stephen Guy, so we're going to go and meet him now.
Let's do it. And remember guys, being smart will help you with the ladies. So go to a museum and learn something.
Let's go. Woo!
Pets in Canada. Yeah. That's not entirely true.
Ancient Egyptian collection. And this gallery opened about a year ago. And of course, great treasure of the museum is the girdle of Ramesses II. This is one of the great treasures of the ancient world. This was actually worn by the pharaoh. It wasn't the Yul Brynner character. It was the next Ramesses. Right. He would have worn this on his chariot as he rode into battle. So it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. People come from all over the world to see it, and they're particularly interested in the way it's woven. Ramesses II was the last of the great pharaohs, and it's amazing to think, even in Tutankhamun's tomb there isn't one of these. It's an actual thing worn by the pharaoh, so it's very, very emotive. Yeah, it is an incredible thing.
Welcome to my court. I gather you have come to hear about the great battle, the glorious triumph of my brave army at Kadesh. Well, the victory was certainly glorious, but my cowardly men covered themselves in something, well, shall we say, rather less sweet-smelling.
Who knew the Pharaoh was
If
British?
you've heard tales from the battlefield, then you did
He's
not
not wearing
hear
his
from any
girdle.
others, that they were not there.
That's the original Batman.
It is. It's either it's Batman. Yes. It's. I'm just looking at it here. It's a robe. That's right. Correct. About 1907. Yeah.
Should team up with Madame Tussauds and get a Christian Bale lookalike in the cape.
You're not allowed to wear them. This is it. You see.
Right.
Although people do ask. I mean, that's incredibly modern looking, isn't it? The hat.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still made in Africa, but I've never seen those. I mean, they're just tremendous, and those boots. And Liverpool's a great seaport, obviously.
Right.
When you look in the river in Liverpool, it's always very muddy. Not like some ports, you've got beautiful crystal clear water, because Liverpool is on a very muddy estuary. It's not pollution, it's a natural thing. So you can't really see the animals, the fish, etc. But we do have a very varied wildlife. Hundreds of years ago, salmon was so common in the Mersey, they fed them to the pigs. I mean, that's how diverse the life was. We are now getting salmon back into the Mersey occasionally.
Well, thank you very much for showing. It's been a great pleasure.
It's been
In 2008, Liverpool was crowned European Capital of Culture, and in celebration they created a gigantic spider and hundreds of these lamb banana sculptures which are all over the city, like Mandy here.
Now, unfortunately, there's not very many of these odd yet quite appealing sculptures left. However, in Christmas 2009, Liverpool City was overrun yet again, but this time by 100 individually designed 5-foot-tall penguins. So you just never know what Liverpool's going to bring you. Who knows what will happen next? At a grand 331 feet, it holds the title for the largest cathedral in the UK and 5th largest in the world. Now, although you wouldn't think it, this cathedral was actually designed by Giles Gilbert Scott, famously known as the designer of the red telephone box.
That's right, and if you want some of the best views in the entire city, you gotta head straight to the top of the telephone box. I mean, Anglican Cathedral for the tower experience.
Now, also, it has some beautiful architecture inside and outside.
And it appeals to music lovers. It has one of the largest organs in the world, certainly the largest in the UK, with over 10,268 pipes.
That's a lot of pipes.
And it also has a full calendar of events as well as daily worship and daily prayer, so it really is the definition of a living church.
I'm a bit scared.
Let's do it. Let's go to the top.
Let's go.
So we've made it to the top of the Anglican Cathedral and we learned some fun facts along the way. Like that red box that Mr. Scott designed, well, you can actually fit 200,000 of them inside the Anglican Cathedral. That's just how big it is in there.
And the bells, they weigh as much as 6 African elephants.
And from up here, you can see St. Paddy's Wigwam, which is located just around the corner, the Catholic Cathedral.
Now, Scouse girls are known for glamming it up, and this place just feeds their habit by adding to the abundance of shops already available in Liverpool Central.
Should we go get glammed up?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Why is it so good to shop in Liverpool?
They've got lots of variety for every kind of whatever you're looking for or whatever your style is.
You can get jeans, you can get cosmetics,
Have you been doing some Christmas shopping here already today?
I just got to heat it.
Do you want to have a look at what I've been buying?
Yes, we want to see what you've been buying. What's so cool about Liverpool in general?
The people,
Yeah?
the culture, I suppose, yeah.
I got some shoes, some boots, and some jumpers in here. Nice bright blue jumper.
Definitely plenty of choice. Yeah.
And not just L1, just up Church Street as well.
Would you recommend other people to come like all the way to Liverpool to actually come here?
Yeah, I actually think so. It's quite easy for people to get here, and like I said, like whether you're looking for sort of like little vintage shops or big high street shops, there's a bit for everyone. So
Here.
For my 4-year-old niece,
Yep.
I have got
This is for 4-year-olds.
a giant bubble.
A giant bubble. That is the coolest present.
So you just get in the bubble and
Basically, yeah, you just pull this thing up and then you're in a giant human-sized bubble. So
You've got some good
we
present
are.
ideas.
All accessible, nice and easy parking and stuff like that.
how often do you come here?
Every week, really, pick my girlfriend up.
What's the best attraction in Liverpool?
That's a toughie. The people, I'd say.
Yeah.
You know, if you're not from round here and you know you start speaking to locals, very friendly people.
I agree.
You know, and they accept
Absolutely.
people. And the women also.
I'll try and find a bargain.
Yeah, go on, go
Loads
and
of
go bargain
action.
hunting.
Thanks
All
very
right.
much.
Good
See you in a
day.
bit.
Bye bye.
That's it for part 1 of City Spotters in Liverpool.
Join us next week for part 2.